Welcome everyone, Johnny Keck over at AMP Futures. Thank you for tuning in. We have a special segment for today. We're going to be showing you how to add a new contract that we made available for our customers here at AMP Futures to trade live. A very popular contract in Asia on the Japanese Osaka exchange, also known as the Mini-Nikkei 225 contract. So we just went live with this about a week ago, and now we're excited to be able to announce that this is available to use with any CQG compatible platform to use at AMP Futures, meaning CQG data feed. Today we're going to show you how to add this particular symbol on the MultiCharts.net AMP exclusive platform. The video or the platform that you see on the screen at this moment. We're going to show you how to add the contract onto the platform, how to pull up a chart, and if you don't have the latest build, which is required for you to get access to this particular contract symbol, where to go to actually download the latest build as well. For those that are not familiar with the Mini-Nikkei 225, it's pretty much known as the, I guess you could say, the Japanese mini S&P. Here's a website of where the actual exchange is located, as well as what contract I'm referring to, just to avoid any confusion. So you can see their Japanese exchange group, Nikkei 225. This is pretty much the mini-size contract or the full-size contract, which is about 1/10 the size. From my understanding, this market opens, I believe it opens either at 5 p.m. Central Time or 7 p.m. Central Time. Let me double check on that real quick. I believe it's 5 p.m. Central Time. So actually, my apologies. It opens at 7 p.m. Chicago time, and it trades all the way until 1:10 in the morning Chicago time. So again, this trades on the Japanese Osaka exchange. Some pretty good volume liquidity in the afternoon in this market. Sometimes we get that question from time to time. What customers will ask us, is there a market that has fairly good liquidity during dinner time or the afternoon session? And up until about a week ago, we've been able to pick up this market. So this might be a market that you might want to look into. So let's get right into it. First thing I want to verify or let you know first that in order for you to add the new Mini-Nikkei contract to the MultiCharts.net software, it is required for you to have the latest build of the software. So what we're using right now is 12501. So how you verify if you're using the latest build is you want to go to the very top of the platform within MultiCharts.net, and you want to go ahead and click on Help, and you want to go to About MultiCharts. All right, from there, what you're going to see is you should see the, let me just minimize this real quick. Let's move this dome out of the way. Let's go to Help, About MultiCharts, and then you will see the latest build. So build 12501. I'm already using the latest build, which is why you can see that I'm able to access the contract. I'll show you in a bit how to add the contract. Now, if you don't have the latest build, if you have anything prior to build 12501, let me show you the download URL to go to download the latest build so you can gain access to this particular symbol. All right, so I'm going to pull up the page right now on the screen. And if you can keep reference of the web page URL that you see on the top address bar there, you're going to see platformdownloads.com/download-center.html. Okay, so if you can keep a reference of that URL, as long as you go to that web page, you're going to be able to access our download center, which gives you the access to all the different platforms that we offer at AMP Futures. MultiCharts.net is the top selection. Whether you have a 32-bit operating system or 64, just be sure to download the appropriate version. The build 12501 has automatically been uploaded to these download links. So as long as you access this page, all you have to do is click the appropriate version that you need to download. If you have a fairly new operating system or new computer, chances are most likely you're using a 64-bit operating system. So it would be recommended to always go with 64-bit, especially if you are running a 64-bit operating system. I'm not going to download the install since I already have it installed, but just be sure to go to platformdownloads.com/download-center.html. Download the executable file. Once it's done downloading, you want to be sure to follow the wizard and install the software accordingly. You don't have to remove the previous version that you have. You can install right over your current version. All your workspaces will stay intact. You won't lose any custom configurations of whatnot in terms of making any modifications that you did to your existing workspaces. All right, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, assuming that now you've already updated to the latest build of 12501, now we're going to show you how to add the contract onto the platform and pull up and create a chart. So the first thing we're going to do is go to File, New, and then Chart Window. All right, first thing you're going to see is a window that says Format Instrument, which is basically going to say what contract do you want to add, what contract do you want to create a chart for. So let's assume I already have the symbol added, but let's pretend that we have never added this contract before, and we're adding it for the very first time. So if this is the case, you're going to continue following the steps by hitting add symbol. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on the Futures tab. So very important for you to click on the Futures tab. You don't want to click on the Index tab. That's specific for stocks. Otherwise, you're just going to get a message, no results found, if you try to find futures instruments under the Index tab. So we're going to click on Futures. Now we're going to simply type in the symbol root for the Mini-Nikkei 225 contract using the CQG data feed. So the symbol is going to be MJNK. That's the symbol root. So if you are able just to hit lookup with MJNK, you'll be able to pull up pretty much all the contract months for that contract in specific. Now, it still makes it a little difficult to find all the contracts. So for myself, I'm very familiar with the symbol itself. So I'm just going to type in M16. M is the exchange symbol for June, and 116 just basically means the calendar year of 2016. So that's the current front contract month that's currently traded on the Mini-Nikkei as we speak. So I'm going to go ahead and hit lookup. And now you can see the contract has been populated. So I'm going to left click on that contract to select it. And now I'm just going to simply hit add. And now you can see one instrument has been added. So I'm going to click OK. Close the insert symbols into portfolio CQG box so that goes away. And then what we're going to do now, once you add the contract just as I've shown you, that contract will be permanently stored in your list of instruments. So you can either search for it, as you can see it's here within the list, or you can just backspace here under where it shows instrument field and just simply type in the symbol, and it'll auto-populate the closest related symbol. So you can see now I'm able to identify it. Now I'm just going to click settings. What kind of chart do I want to open? Let's say a 1-minute chart, for example, 30 days back, instrument, everything looks good. Now we're going to click OK, and there you go. And that's the Mini-Nikkei chart that has been populated. So that's pretty much how you get the new contract added onto MultiCharts.net. The main thing that you want to make sure is that you're using the latest build, version 12501. I've already shown you where to go. If you don't have the latest build, here it is once more, platformdownloads.com/download-center.html. Once you have the latest build downloaded, install the software. You can install it over your previous version. Once you have it installed, be sure to follow the steps that I've just shown you how to add the symbol within the actual platform itself so you can pull up a chart, and you'll be well on your way in trading this new contract that we just picked up at NAMP Futures. Thank you for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.